देवहि वेदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृत्तश्रवाः स्वस्ति न पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्ठनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु ओम शांति शांति शांतिः।
ओम अग्नेनय सुपथाराये अस्मान् विश्वानि देव वयुनानि विद्वान् यूयोध्यस्मज्जुहुराणमेनो भूयिष्ठां ते नमवुक्तिं दिधेमा ओम आप्यायन्तु ममाङ्गानि वाक्प्राणश्चक्षुश्रोत्रमथो
बलमिन्द्रियाणि च सर्वाणि सर्वं ब्रह्मोपनिषदम् अहं ब्रह्म निराकुर्याम् मा ब्रह्म निराकरोतु अनिराकरणमस्तु अनिराकरणं मे अस्तु तदात्मनिर्तेय उपनिषत्सु धर्माः ते मयि सन्तु ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति शांति शांतिः।
Very good. Today we are lucky to continue our journey of knowing great about the Purusha Suktam or Purusha, and today being Sankashta Hara Ganapati. So he is the Purusha par excellence, as we noted. And the Purusha Swarupa is being described in almost Vedic texts, and especially Purusha Suktam is very popular, has got very wide applications, and it is explained in Mudgala Upanishad, Satapada Brahmanam, and also the Sukta is found in the Atharveda. All the 4 Vedas it has got. And why that is important is a good question, and the answer could be that the Purusha Suktam gives you the essence of philosophy of Vedanta. What is Vedanta? It will tell you. And again, it has also giving you the Upasana Paddhati, how you can meditate upon, how you can win the Sakshatkara of Parama Purusha, Parapurusha, and that Purusha is the Dharma. Therefore, in one of the Vedic statements is, who are Rishis? If you put a question, Yavaru Rishulu ante Sakshat Dharmana Rushayaha Babhuvuhu anta baratte. Andre, ಈ ಋಷಿಗಳು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, they had the real vision of all the dharmas, which are nothing but the identity with the Paramatma, Parapurusha. So that why rishis are so great and we follow them, because Rishayaha China Kalmashaha Sakshat Dharmanaha. And this particular Purusha Sukta is being introduced to us by Narayana Rishi, and he is one of the best rishis available. So Narayano Nama Rishihi. Therefore, normally rishis also give you many more folds of knowledge, that is theoretical knowledge, practical knowledge, and the resultant of these 2 things also the results, Phalasruti. Therefore, Upasana also is there in Purusha Sukta, and on the other hand, the Purusha Sukta is a source for Gnanam. Adhyatma Gnanityatvam Tattva Gnanartha Darshanam. That's what Krishna told. What is the goal of our life, or what is the parallel flow in our lifestyles? The parallel flow is Adhyatma Vidya, Atma Vidya, Swadhyaya, etc. Therefore, all that is being provided to you in Purusha Suktam. And on the other hand, bhakti is important, devotion, dedication, determination, fixity of mind. In fact, among all rishis, the Narayan Rishi is exclusively powerful, who is not subjected to any attractions, and he is always enjoys the cosmic experience and God's experiences and all that. That's why Narayana is one of the most stable rishis. A stable rishi is different from unstable rishi. We're all unstable people. For 5 minutes or so, we'll be happy. After 10 minutes, after that, we cry for 15 minutes. So the sukha and dukkha percentages will be varying in all people, including rishis. But it looks, the Narayan Rishi seems to be exclusively a powerful, stable rishi. And again, we have got the dharma and karma. These are all two important features which figure that dharma is the duty, dharma is the goal, dharma is the timetable for us. Tani dharmani pradhamanya. We always come across the prathama dharma is to spare a time towards the Paramatma. Then dharma and karma. In fact, Krishna said in Gita, ఏం చెప్తాడంటే ఆయన జన్మ కర్మ చ మే విద్ధి. అయ్యా అర్జున, you try to analyze and understand and follow my janma and my karma. All people who have got birth, they have got also karma. And what kind of karma? Is it going to be satkarma or dushkarma or akarma or vikarma? Great. So that's why the karmagnaha will be only in Taittiriya Upanishad, Srinivas Garu, Govindaraj, in Taittiriya Upanishad, it is said that only through karma you are rising yourself up.
Yes, sir.
And karma is the basic principle needed to all people to rise themselves up. And after reaching some stage beyond, then you can desert the karma. Yaro ba senior citizen ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ನಾನು I am just 80 years, I don't want to walk ಅಂತಾడు. Walking time is over before 60 years, around 70. But ನಾನು ಇವಾಗ 70, 80 ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ನನಗೇನು ವಾಕಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೋ ಔಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ವಾಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು.
Right, sir.
Maybe true, we don't know because he's old man. So because everything comes to a cessation, stop.
By age, correct, sir.
So stopping is important. That's why we have in English people, they use common prefix dis. Whether you want to cease or cease. Cease is called disease. That is rogam, problem, dukkam. Hauna Manchugaru. So when you make a spelling mistakes, so yes, badalu see ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮುಗಿತು. So you have to be very careful in our spelling also in English. This is common. Dispose, distract, dismiss ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಈ ಡಿಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಡಿಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಟ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ we have got to have that kind of karma. That's why na karmana na prajaya dhanena tyagena. Very good. ಅಲ್ಲಂದ್ರೂ ನೀವು ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಸತ್ತೋದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆ ಕರ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. Therefore ಕರ್ಮ ಅನ್ನೋದು up to some point we have to do it. ಇವಾಗ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಬಂದಿದೆ, we have been doing Saundarlari Homa regularly, practically for the past 20 and more years in Kendra. ಈ ಕೋವಿಡ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಿ ಶಿಫ್ಟೆಡ್ ದಟ್ ಟು ಅವರ್ ಹೌಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ಗ್ರೂಪಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ನೆಸೆಸರಿ, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಡೇಂಜರಸ್. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿವೈವ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಮಾರ್ಚ್ ಏಪ್ರಿಲ್ ಮೇ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಪ್ರಾಬಬ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಕಮ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ restart, or you can do it by yourself. Because karma ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಗುಡ್. ಅಂಡ್ ದೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಧರ್ಮ ಅಂಡ್ ಕರ್ಮ. And ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂದರೆ, why at all you need, what are you doing, kya kar raha ho, when you think of Purusukta or anything like that, Adhyatma and Vedanta and all that, Gatum Yagnaya. In the very opening, we have noted Gatum Yagnaya, Gatum Yagnapataye, and Gatum Andre, to sing the glory, to realize the glory, and to whenever you sing, you are going to appreciate. Therefore, the spiritual upliftment is being wanted. And we have got three Purushas. So I can keep on talking in general about the Purusha Suktam, because plenty of information and knowledge and work and all that is being presented in by our gurus and all places. But let us analyze in practice from the text, because one poet, commentator by name Malinatha, she says that Namulam lukhyate kvachito. You should not talk or write down what is not available in the source book. So whatever is there, you may have extension theories and realization of all that, but you must go the bias. So we have come up to the second mantra of Purusha Suktam, and how that Purusha grew. Now let us, I just recite that because we did all that. I just give you summary of the second one and then go to the third one. Now the second mantra is page number 234, and it continues in 235. This is what is the Purusha Suktam, which is in practice. Also, we have got Purusha Suktam included by the Ramakrishna people at a later stage where there is only Rigveda version. But Rigveda version stops at 16th point. And but Yajurveda version begins, adds and goes up to 22 mantras or even a little more. So because practicals are a little different, require more elaboration. Now, Padosya Vishwa Bhutani. Yes, Govindaraj, you please recite that one time yourself. Anyway, just quickly, I'll just give you the summary.
Adosya Vishwa Bhutani Tripadasyaamratam Divi Tripado Pravudai Purushaha Padosyeha Bhavat Punaha Tato Vishwam Vikramato Sajananashane Abhi Tasmad Viradajayata Virajo Adipurushaha Sajata Atyarichyata Paschat Bhumi Matho Puraha.
Very good. So we see the sequence of creation. Among the creation expressions, we have got Purusha Sukta tops the rank. And after Purusha Sukta, before that we have got Nasadiya Suktam, and other suktas are Nasadiya Suktam is one, Hiranyagarbha Suktam is another. So like that we have several suktas. More important, three. And when Paramatma put his legs, he put his first leg upon the ground. The remaining 3 feet in the sky. So what he kept upon the ground is manifest, and what is there in the sky is unmanifest. So Paramatma divided himself into both Paramatma and also that. So that's why we have Vishwa Bhutani Divi Tripadaha. So in the sky, in the heavens, he put, and beyond the 3 padas or 4 padas, the Purusha rose himself up, Urdhva. Urdhva is above that. And therefore, now when Purusha did that kind of kramana, Vishnornukam Viryani Pravocham, you say, no? Yaparthivani mimame rajagumsi. So you say that Parthivani mimame rajagumsi. So he has measured the entire universes and then he remind about it. So that's why here he has Tripadurdhva and Tato Vishwang Yajayata. Then there became the Virat Purusha came into being. So how does this Purusha grow? It is called as Sa Asana Abhi. So Asana Ahara. So with the food that Purusha began growing up, and so he became a Virat Purusha. When Virat Purusha was born, he did not stop with that. He has gone beyond that. So that's why it is called Astyarichyata. So Atyarichyata means he grew further, and therefore he has encompassed the entire universe. So the whole universe is being governed by this great Purusha. That's why Virada Jayata. And then Paschat Puraha Bhumihi, and then Bhumi also. Now let's go to next one. Please repeat Yat Purushena Havisha. Heli?
ನಾನು ಹೇಳ
Heli Babu.
ಯತ್ ಪುರುಷೇಣ ಹವಿಷಾ
You can say it. Yat Purushena Havisha Deva Yajnamatanvata.
ಯತ್ ಪುರುಷೇಣ ಹವಿಷಾ ದೇವಾ ಯಜ್ಞಮತನ್ವತ
Vasanto Asya Sidajyam
ಸಂತ ಅಸ್ಯ ಸೀದಾಜ್ಯಂ
Grishma Idma Sharadhavihi
ಭೀಷ್ಮ ಯುದ್ಧಶರದ್ಧವಿಃ
Saptasyasan Paridhaya
ಸುಪ್ತಾಸ್ಯಾಸನ್ ಪರಿಧಯಃ
Trisaptasamidhaha Krutaha
ತ್ರಿಸಪ್ತಃ ಸಮಿಧಃ ಕೃತಾಃ
Devaha Yadyagnam
ದೇವಾಯಜ್ಞಂ
Tanvanaha
ತನ್ವಾನಾಃ
Abadhran Purusham Pashum
ಅಬಧ್ನನ್ ಪುರುಷಂ ಪಶುಂ
Tam Yagnam Barhishi Prautshanno
तं ಯಜ್ಞಂ ಬರ್ಹಿಷಿ ಪ್ರೋಕ್ಷನ್
Purusham Jatamagrataha.
ಪುರುಷಂ ಜಾತಮಗ್ರತಃ.
So now here we have got the theory or the sacrifice. Sacrifice is the cause, sacrifice is the tool, sacrifice is the goal. Adrinda, when that Purusha Acharichyata, then Bhumi came. Upon the Bhumi only yajna can be done. Yellidru kuda Bhulokakke bandu yajna madale beku, because Bhuloka is said to be yajna bhumi. And bare countries alli ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಆದರೆ many people think to come to India and perform homa. For example, a great American scholar by name Stahl, he came to India and performed Agni Chayana sacrifice in Kerala, because Kerala is highly protected state among all states. There are no much invasions, unlike north country, because everybody's eye was upon Delhi, upon north. So there is a lot of mixture of culture in North India compared to South India. So if at all you want to look at the tradition and culture, etc., preserved, you should go down south. Then you will understand. Even today, in Kerala, we have got some ladies who remain not, who don't like to listen to Veda pronunciation. So they contribute for the promotion of Vedic knowledge and Vedas, but they do not, because there is some kind of traditional practice is there among Kerala women, sometimes traditional Orthodox. So hange yajna however is important. So Havisha Purushena Devaha Yagnam Atanvata. Atanvata means spread. So the Yagna culture has been spread by the gods upon the ground. So I told you, the earth is a Yagna Bhumi. And therefore, ನಮ್ಮ ಯಜುರ್ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ವಿಷಯ ಇದೆ. Probably nobody would catch it. You know that black speck in this moon's disk. ಚಂದ್ರನಲ್ಲಿ ಕಪ್ಪಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದನ್ನ ಡಿಫರೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇಂಟರ್ಪ್ರಿಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅವರ ಯಜುರ್ವೇದ ಋಷಿ said that in explanation Sattva Brahmana, so it comes up that is the portion of land taken away by gods, deposited there in the moonland, so that if all demons were to occupy the land and drive them away, gods become stronger only through sacrifice. So ಅಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡಿ ತಪಸ್ಸು ಪುಣ್ಯ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ರಾಕ್ಷಸ ಜೊತೆ ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ. Therefore, it is interpreted that is a piece of land deposited by gods as a matter of safety measure ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So that's why Bhumi is a source. Yagnam Atanvata. Tanvata andre spreading, not simply ನೀವು ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲ. The Yagna culture must be shared by all people. Everybody must know. That's what our Veda Adhyayana Kendra has got a target. Not only we sit in this theory class, every third Sunday we used to meet on Yagna Kunda, before Yagna Kunda, and all people will perform, and prasadam naivedyam prasadam comes. So that Yagna heng ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕು. ಈ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಯಜ್ಞ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ what are the components or accessories? Say Ajyam. What are the things that you require for Yagnam? Ajyam, Havi, Paridhayaha, Samidaha, and Pashu, and Barhihi. And so these are all the Yagna Sambharaha antare. These are all the Yagna material minimum to perform a Yagna. ನಿಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಆದರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಋಗ್ವೇದದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮಗೆ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ರಿಯಲ್ ಸ್ಕಾಲರ್ಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು introduce the concept of yajna, the performance of yajna, and making yajna as the making yajna as the tool for spiritualization, upliftment. ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡದೇ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೈ ಕೆಸರಾದ್ರೆ ಬಾಯಿ ಮೊಸರು ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ಕೈ ಕೆಸರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಜ್ಞ, ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಬಾಯಿ ಮೊಸರು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಜ್ಞ ಫಲ. ಸೊ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಐ ರೋಟ್ ಒನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ ಆನ್ ಯಜ್ಞ ಫಲ, which was published in the Indian Antiquary in the felicitation volume to Dr. G. V. Devasthali long years back. So Yagna Phalada Bagge, there was an article. If I get it, I will, when I come to India, I will be able to share that with you. So Yagna Madre, it will not go fruitless. Yeah, all karmas are Yagna are fruitful. That's why ಇವರು ನಮ್ಮ ಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಯೋಗ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರೇನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಆರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅವನು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್. ಬಟ್ ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಫುಲ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಏನು ಆರ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ಫ್ರೂಟ್ಸ್. ಫಲ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇದ್ರೆ ಗಿಡಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಬೆಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೊ ಆಜ್ಯಂ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಆಜ್ಯಂ, ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ತುಪ್ಪ? ವಸಂತ ಸೀಸನ್, ವಸಂತಃ ಆಜ್ಯಂ. So without ghee or butter, clarified butter, you can't perform a yajna. So you are getting some knowledge about sacrifice, and sacrifice is a science itself. And moreover, you know, what is the religion of Veda? Religion of the Veda is sacrifice. Therefore, sacrifice in many folds, and it's a big subject. That's what we say religion. I have written one article, one section in my thesis, religion and philosophy of Veda. And that also has come out in a book form. So religion is yagnam, philosophy is that Isavasya Upanishad and more. Hange hili ajyam, and how we see idma andre fuel beku. What is idma? Idma are the fuel, and that is the what is the vidma? Grishmaha idmaha. And Havihi Sharat season. The Sharat Kala is the season where normally there won't be any rain at all. The sky will be clear. I mean, Sharat Kala comes soon after rainy season. So during rainy season, clouds hover over the sky, and so we have fear. That's why, according to our Hindu system, we have 2 months vacation. Like introduced, they say summer vacation. Britishers, when they came, they changed the holiday season, because in Western countries is winter, and they love the Grishma Rutu. Therefore, they made summer as the important holiday for. But normally, rain holidays, rainy season, all education institutions will be closed. That's what we understand. So, Varshaka, that's why even Rama, in Ramayana also, Rama gave good time to enjoy to Sugriva and all Vanaras, because by the time Vali was killed, rainy season began. So during rainy season, they can't start war or anything like that. Therefore, after rainy season, in Sarat Kala, the war or efforts started in Ramayana. That's what we think. Now, Havihi Sharat Kalam and Paridhayaha. Paridhi means the borderings, the fuel border. So we have got a border enclosure. That's what we say. Aditenu manyasva, anumatenu manya. Napka idya. Ivag Veda Gangadalli, I have included the Agnikarya mantras. I'm going to send it to you, and it will be, and I request anyone of you to put it in our WhatsApp. ನನಗೆ ಬರಲ್ಲ ವಾಟ್ಸಪ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ವೇದಗಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಗ್ನಿಕಾರ್ಯ ಮಂತ್ರಗಳು ನನ್ನ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೆದಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ ರಿಕ್ವೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಅಗ್ನಿ ಕಾರ್ಯ. ಸೊ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ವಾಂಟ್ paridhis, that is fuel borders. And then what next you want to have? Grishma idma sharadhavihi and sapta asya paridhayaha asan. So the paridhis are 7. 7 paridhis are there. 7 fuel borders are there for the yajna you are having, the yajna vedi. And next, 3 sapta samidaha kritaha. What is 3 sapta? 21. 3 into 3 multiplied by 7. Generally, our Vedic mathematics is very, very positive and optimistic. They don't always talk about the negativity. Henge andre, they want to say 19. 19 ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದಲ್ಲ, ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಏಕೋನ ವಿಂಶತಿಹಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ. 20 minus 1 is 19. So they don't want to end the end, mention the end of the ending. So they want to show the beginning of the next one and then end up. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ವೇದ ಕಲ್ಚರ್. ವೇದ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ, there is no any kind of negativity or that. ಅದರಿಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತ್ರಿಸಪ್ತ ಸಮಿಧಾ ಕೃತಾಹ means there are 21 samidhas, the sacrificial sticks which you offer. The 21 is an important number. And for example, Ganapati has 21 modakas minimum. So 21 modakas hakidre Ganapati homadalli, our Ganapati will be immensely pleased. It's like that 21, 2 plus 1 is important. So that 1 is always a variable, can grow. And so here, Triptris Sapta Samida Kritaha. So Yagnam Devaha Tanvanaha. Who are the people who are spreading the culture of Yagna? It is all Devaha. Deva Sabda andre yaro yello ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದವರು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಾರ್ದು. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಕೂತಿರೋರೆಲ್ಲ ದೇವತೆಗಳೇ. ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ದೇವತಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೀಪ್ಯಮಾನ ಸ್ವಭಾವ. ದೀಪ್ಯಮಾನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಪಾಸಿಟಿವ್, something brilliant, something lucrative, something progressive, something forwarding. ಆ ತರಹ ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ಸು, ಫಾರ್ವರ್ಡ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜು, ಇಂತಹ ಒಪಿನಿಯನ್ ಇದ್ದವರು ಮಾತ್ರ ದೇವತೆಗಳು. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಸ್ವಸ್ತಿನೋ ಮಿಮೀತಾಂ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಆಗಲಿ ಆರ್ ಆಯುಷ ಸೂಕ್ತದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಲಿ, ಯು ಕಮ್ ಟು ನೋ ಹೂ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಗಾಡ್ಸ್. Because they are all established, elevated beings, both in mundane and super mundane spheres of activity. We always take the modeling from them at all. So, who are our role models? Gods are our role models. Rishis are our role models. Who is the role model for Rama? Vishwamitra Rishi and Vasishtha Maharshi. They are the great inspirers to him. So Vishwamitra Maharshi made him a stronger hero with all equipment and power, enabling him to fight with a tough demon like Ravana. Not only he convinced the Vasishtha Maharshi and got the Brahmarshi certificate. Even when Brahma came to declare that he is Brahmarshi, no, you are not eligible. Only Vasishtha is one. He should only do it. So that's why we have got Devaha. And what did you do? Yat Yagnam Tanvanaha. So yav taraha yagna or dharma or what we have to do, anta olle culture anna introduce ಮಾಡಿರೋರು ದೇವತೆಗಳು. See what rishis, what elders, what educated, well-oriented people do, that we have got to follow. Because namdu anta, we are not at all anytime innovators. Adu tumba anyaya. For example, the great scientists like Einstein or others, they say that the nature is so vast that there is a lot to be discovered, not invented. So many scientists don't take the credit as invention. There is nothing like invention. Everything is a discovery. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ರಾಮಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಲ್ಮೀಕಿ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ರಿಸರ್ಚ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್? ವ್ಯಕ್ತಂ ಅನ್ವೇಷತೆ ಭೂಯಃ ಅಂತ ತುಂಬ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಡೆಫಿನೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚ್. ಅಂದರೆ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಸರ್ಚ್ ಅಂತ. ವ್ಯಕ್ತವಾಗಿದ್ದನ್ನು ನೀನು ಯು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ ವಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ರಿಯಲೈಸಬಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಬಲ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಂ ಅನ್ವೇಷತೆ ಭೂಯಃ. Again and again, you keep on getting to know that. You cannot stop it. Therefore, here also we have got that Tanvana. I'm just trying to explain the word Tanu. Tanu andre Sarira. Nama body, we cannot remain in the cradle. When we are born, from cradle, we are put on the ground and we are put on the cart, and our height, weight, dimensions ಎಲ್ಲ ವೇರಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. That's exactly the nature of the word Tanu, Tanute. And moreover, what are the factors to be included in the Tanu means Vijnanam Tanute. So the intelligence, the knowledge cannot be at all stagnant. So your knowledge must always be growing, developing. That's why you have got developers. Programmers are there, developers are there in our companies. ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ತರಹ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್. ಬಟ್ ದಿ ಋಷೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೇವತಾಸ್, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ವಂಡರ್ಫುಲ್ ಸ್ಕಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ದ ಯಜ್ಞ ಆರ್ ದಿ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಜ್ಞ, ದಿ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಜ್ಞ, ದಿ accessories of yajna and the phala of yajna to spread to all over the lokas. Because without yajna, without effort, without spreading that, nobody can be happier. That's why he said Yagnam Tanvana. So Abadhran Purusham Pashum. Look at it. So there will be one sacrificial post. ಅದನ್ನು ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತದಲ್ಲಿ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಯೂಪ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಯಜ್ಞವರದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಪ ಸ್ತಂಭ ಅಂತ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಧ್ವಜಸ್ತಂಭ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯೂಪ ಸ್ತಂಭ ಅಂಡ್ ಧ್ವಜಸ್ತಂಭ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ತಂಭ ಈಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಸ್ತಂಭ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಆಗಿದ್ದು, ಇಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬೇರ್ ದಿ ವೆಯ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಹೋಲ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್. Pillar construction, Moksha-Gundam Visvesvaraya is expert in pillar construction structures. So if you go to Mysore, you will see the intelligence and designing by Moksha-Gundam Visvesvaraya, the very famous, notable engineer of engineers in India. Therefore, here, what happened is Abadhran. Badhra means to tie down. That is a sacrificial victim. And sacrificial victim is said to be Pashu. Because that Pashu is taken as the representative of all the people upon the earth. Samanyavagi, there is a need for delegation. There is need for envoyship. For example, Anjaneya is delegated by Rama and Sugriva to go and find out Sita, and if necessary, speak to Ravana and come back. But meeting Ravana and coming back is the duty of Anjaneya, further extended by him. Actually, Rama or Sugriva never told, go meet Ravana. No. But having conversed with Ravana, having seen Sita with Ravana and the dialogue and all that, and he wanted to, because simply having talked to Sita, he cannot just return, because by the time he returns with Rama and Sugriva with the army, Sita may not be living. So it was necessary for him to go and talk to Sita, infuse confidence in her, tell about Rama, all that Anjaneya did, and afterwards he felt like seeing the king. So he accepted the Brahmastra, got himself tied by that simply because he had to obey the Brahma, because he gave so many astras and blessings to him. So temporarily got showed to people that he got bound by the Brahmastra. Immediately the astra gone up. So why I'm telling is, here Purusham Abadhran, Badhnati means tie up. So we are all enticed with number of responsibilities. That bandha is there. Unless there is bandha, you cannot ask for vimukti. That's why Mrityunjaya, you call it Shiva. So what you do it is, Mrityunjayanagira Sivananna, Mrityunjayam keltira bandhanat vimukti, not from moksha, not from amruta. So amrutat attachment. If you are detached at one point, you will automatically get attached to another point. Hauda? Maya, ಈ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಯ್ತು, ಹೋಗೋಣ ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ಕೋಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಕೆಲಸ ಮುಗಿಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಊಟಕ್ಕೆ ಕರಿತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್. ಸೊ ಡಿಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಅ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಥಿಂಗ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಾಟ್ ಬಂಧ, ದಟ್ ಬಧ್ನನ್, ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅಬಧ್ನನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ದೇ ಡಿಡ್. And what was the Pashu? Purusha was the Pashu. The Purusha which was emanated, him only they don't bound him, because actually this particular mantra, Sukta, comes in the Purusha Sukta, in the Purusha Metha sacrifice of Yajurveda, where different Purushas of various professions are being brought and tied to this Yupa in the Purusha Metha sacrifice. But the all Purushas later on are released. They will not be killed or slaughtered. So that's why Purusha Metha sacrifice was in practice. In Ashwamedha, all kinds of animals are brought and they are tied to the post, and later on they are released. No, yajna ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ it is not a ordinary ಕೆಲಸ ಮಂಜು.
ಬಲಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ.
No, they were not. Brahmana tell that after the completion, they used to be released. In Purusha, Medha, because Purusha is supposed to be a Medhya Pasu. Medhya andre sacred. Amedhya andre not sacred. So, Medhavi andre ಒಳ್ಳೆ intelligence ಇದ್ದವನು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ, ದಡ್ಡ ಅಲ್ಲ. The stupid is not Medhavi alva. So a sharp intelligence ಇದ್ದವನಲ್ಲ ಮೇಧಾವಿ. That's why ಆ ಮೇಧಾವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ we have another degree of increase. ಸುಮೇಧಾವಿ. So in ದೇವಿ ಸೂಕ್ತ ಅಮ್ಮವಾರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾಳೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತಮ್ ಋಷಿಂ ತಮ್ ಉಗ್ರಂ ತಮ್ ಋಷಿಂ ತಮ್ ಸುಮೇಧಾಂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So Devi does not kill people. Tomorrow you are going to see on Devi Aparadha Samapana Stotra by Aswath. And then you will see tomorrow at Aswath, a seasoned scholar, he will be able to explain to us many more things. Anyway, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪುರುಷ ಸೂಕ್ತದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ misconception. The animals are not slaughtered in Aswamedha Yagna. All kinds of wild domestic animals, everything is being brought. They are tied. And they are all sanctified, sanitized, and then after the yagna they are released. So this is what we say at one time, and we understand. So here abadhan purusham pasum, and then yagnam tam yagnam prauchan barhishi. Barhishi andre darbha grass. English ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಪ್ಪ sacred grass ಅಂತ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ದರ್ಭ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ವೆಸ್ಟರ್ನ್ ಕಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದರ್ಭ. ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ ಇಂಪೋರ್ಟೆಡ್. ಇನ್ ಆಲ್ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ಸ್ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಿ ದಿ ಇಂಪೋರ್ಟ್ ದರ್ಭ ಗ್ರಾಸ್, ವೆರಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆನ್ಸಿವ್. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ ದರ್ಭ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಕುಶ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಂಡ್ ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಕುಶ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಕಲೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಗುರುಕುಲಾಸ್. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ದರ್ಭ ಗ್ರಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಇರಬೇಕು. They should be highly healthy. That's why we have the term in Sanskrit as kushalaha. And letter writing ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ ಆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಕುಶಲಂ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪಾಠ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ ದೊಡ್ಡವರು, ಸ್ಕೂಲಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ. ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ತಾತ ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಯ್ಯ ನೀನ್ ಲೆಟರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕುಶಲಂ ಆರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ಉಭಯ ಕುಶಲೋಪರಿ ಅಂತ ಬರೀತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕುಶಲವನ್ನು
ಉಭಯ ಕುಶಲೋಪರಿ ಸಾಂಪ್ರತ.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ಯು ಆರ್ ವೆಲ್ ಟ್ರೈನ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜಾಬ್. ಈ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಡ್ರೈ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಉಭಯ ಕುಶಲೋಪರಿ ಸಾಂಪ್ರತಂ ಅಂತ ವಾರ್ತೆಗಳು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂಡ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನಂದ್ರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ವಾರ್ತೆಗಳು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ದೇ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಟೆರಿಫೈ ದಿ ಅದರ್ ಫೆಲೋ ರಿಸಿಪಿಯಂಟ್. ಸೊ ದಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ವಾಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವೆರಿ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಒನ್. I can show also. I have reserved my great grandfather's letter postcard in 1860 or so that I discovered, and I kept it as a exhibit. So it was so small. And then the address of my great grandfather was Kalyam Lakshmi Narasimha Sarma, Bengaluru Dandu. That much. Only 2 lines. Lakshmi Narasimha Sarma, Dandu, Bengaluru, or Bengaluru Dandu, finished. It used to come to us in Bangalore. My great grandfather. ಈಗ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ನೋಡಿದಿರಾ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಉದ್ದಕ್ಕಿದೆ. ಓ ಗಾಡ್, ಆಂಜನೇಯನ್ ಬಾಲ ತರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಎನಿವೆ, ದಿ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಟೂ ಬಿಗ್. ಅವ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ 4 ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಸಾಕೋಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಎನ್ಕ್ರೋಚ್ ಅದರ್ ವೇ. ಹಂಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಜ್ಞಂ ಅಬಧ್ನನ್ ಪುರುಷಂ ಪಸಂ ಪ್ರೌಢನ್ ಬರ್ಹಿಷಿ ಅಗ್ರತಃ ಪುರುಷಂ ಜಾತಂ. ಸೊ ನೌ after all this kind of process of performance, then a Purusha is born. You know, in Purusha Sukta, we have 3 kinds of, Vandu, Adi Purusha, Virat Purusha, and another Purusha, and from then we have got that. So what description you find here is the Purusha, which we are all the beings. Purusha andre artha enu ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇದೆಯಾ ಮಂಜು ಅವರೇ? ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಎಲ್ಲ, ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಬರ್ದು. ಪುರುಷ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, anyway, I just recapitulate yourself. Puri sete iti purushaha. Puri andre city. Our body is a big city where all amenities are there. that are available in any city. ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಅನುಕೂಲಗಳಿದೆಯೋ ಹಾಳಾಗೋದಕ್ಕೂ ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಆಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ cities are repository for us to become good or bad or hopeless. ಅವನು ಹಳ್ಳಿಯಿಂದ ನಗರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ ಹಾಳಾದ ಅಂತ ಹಾಡುಗಳು ಬರೆದಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಗರದಿಂದ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗೆ ಬಂದರೆ ಹಾಳಾಗೋಲ್ಲ, ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನಮಗೆ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಇಂಡಿಯಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ನೋ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಪುರುಷಂ ಅಗ್ರತಃ ಜಾತಂ. ಸೊ ಜಾತಂ ಮ್ಯಾನ್. ಸೊ ದ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಬಿಗಿನ್ಸ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಬಿಗಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಪುರುಷ ಅಂತ ಯಾಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ವುಮೆನ್ ವಿಲ್ ಆಸ್ಕ್, ಸರ್, women are not at all mentioned in the whole Vedas. What about as women? No. ಪುರುಷ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಶರೀರ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರ ನಗರ. ನಗರ ಈಸ್ ದೇರ್ ಮೇಲ್ ನಗರ ಅಂಡ್ ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ನಗರ? ನೋ. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಇದು ದೇ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಎ ಮೇಲ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಆರ್ ಫಿಮೇಲ್ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. ನೋ. But arrangements are different. The body is same, but for the purpose of creation and other activity in life, the arrangement, the anatomical difference is there a little. Otherwise, the entire basic machinery in man or woman, I think, is the same. But for other purposes, there is some kind of change. Therefore, and on the other hand, ಮಂಜು ಅವರೇ, ನಿಮಗೆ ಐತರೇಯ ಉಪನಿಷತ್ ಪಾಠ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಟು ಐತರೇಯ ಉಪನಿಷತ್, ವಿಚ್ ಬಿಲಾಂಗ್ಸ್ ಟು ಋಗ್ವೇದ, there you find a statement that first conception of a being coming into the world takes place in the man. And that seed in the man is being deposited in a woman. And in woman, she has the arrangement and all that in womb, where 9 months the baby, the fetus or the egg will grow and body formed and delivered. Therefore, the man and woman both are responsible for the birth of a child. So who is the originator of that? That's why they said for a child, father and mother both are important. Like that, here we have got the expression Purusham Jatam Agrataha. And again, Tena, now please repeat, Tena Deva Ayajanta.
ಗೋವಿಂದರಾಜ್
ಹೇಳಿ.
ಗೋವಿಂದರಾಜ್ ಹೇಳಿ. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಗೋವಿಂದರಾಜ್ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿ. ಗೋವಿಂದರಾಜ್
ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡಿ. ಟೈಮ್. ಏತೇನ ದೇವಾ ಅಯಜಂತ.
ತೇನ ದೇವಾ ಅಯಜಂತ.
ಸಾಧ್ಯಾ ಋಷಯಶ್ಚಯೇ.
ಸಾಧ್ಯಾ ಋಷಯಶ್ಚಯೇ.
ತಸ್ಮಾದ್ ಯಜ್ಞಾತ್ ಸರ್ವ ಹುತಃ.
ತಸ್ಮಾದ್ ಯಜ್ಞಾತ್ ಸರ್ವಹುತಃ.
ಸಂಭೃತಂ ಪೃಷದಾಜ್ಯಂ. ಸ್ತ್ರೀ ಯಾರು? ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ದ ಸ್ತ್ರೀ? SHR.
ಗುರುಗಾರು ನೇನು
ఎవరు? శ్రేయసా? ఓ చెప్పు శ్రేయస్, నువ్వు చెప్పు. కోల్డ్ అయింది మంజు గారికి. he has gotten some choking throat. Let your voice be also recorded. Afterwards I lost Sandhya. Yes. Tasmat yagnat sarvahutah.
ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಯಜ್ಞಾತ್ ಸರ್ವಹುತಃ.
ತಲೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸರ್ವಹುತಃ.
ಸರ್ವಹುತಃ.
ಸಂಭೃತಂ ಪೃಷದ. ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಸಾಕು. ಸಂಭೃತಂ ಪೃಷದಾಜ್ಯಂ.
ಸಂಭೃತಂ ಪೃಷದಾಜ್ಯಂ. ಸಂಭೃತಂ ಪೃಷದಾಜ್ಯಂ. ಸಾರಿ.
ಪಶುಗುಸ್ತಾಗುಶ್ಚಕ್ರೇ ವಾಯವ್ಯಾನ್.
ವಸೂಗಸ್ತಾಗಶ್ಚಕ್ರೇ ವಾಯವ್ಯಾನ್.
ಆರಣ್ಯಾನ್ ಗ್ರಾಮ್ಯಾಶ್ಚ ಯೇ.
ಆರಣ್ಯಾನ್ ಗ್ರಾಮಾಶ್ಚ ಯೇ.
ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಯಜ್ಞಾತ್ ಸರ್ವಹುತಃ.
ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಯಜ್ಞಾತ್ ಸರ್ವಹುತಃ.
Ruchasamani jagnire.
Rishasamani jagnire.
Chandagumsi jagnire tasmatu.
Chandagunsi jagnire tasmat.
Yajustasmadajayata.
Yajustasmadajayata.
So in this passage, number 4, now jagna. When you perform any action, there will be the resultant. Phalavillade yava kelsanu yaru madodilla. Nobody will do any job without any expectation of result. Yamanna phala, if you yagna cheste, yagna phalam anedi automatic ga vastundi. Whether you want or not, the results automatically follow you. Therefore, you see action and reaction. We only attribute to Newton's law and town. Every action has got a reaction. Newton law can this kuntam. But even before Newton, our Rishis have told so many physics formulas. But manak teliyadu kabatti Newton's laws of motion and cheppukuntam. Or Galileo bhuakarshan shakti, attraction. So gravitation by Galileo, వీళ్ళని మనం అనుకుంటాం కానీ మన ఋషులు ఎన్ని చెప్పారంటే, that's why our history has got to be rewritten. So with all that material, you observe Devaha Ayajanta. Ayajanta is the past tense. So with all the material yajna sambharas available in simple, they perform. And who did all that? Sadhyaha, ye sadhyaha, rishayaha, te. Te yagnam akurvan. So who are sadhya devatalu plus rishulu, వీళ్ళందరూ కలిసి they performed the yajna at first. You know, sadhya devatalu evaru ante, in our Vedic mythology, they are the earliest gods. They were upon the earth. They went to heaven. They made a good layout and made the heaven very attractive. And afterwards, they invited all other gods. Therefore, sadhya yatra sadhya rushayaha devaha agachan anta. Yelli sadhya rushayallaaro allige hogi anta ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ನಾಳೆ ಗಣಪತಿಯನ್ನು ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಿ? ಗಣಪತಿಗೆ ಉದ್ವಾಸನ ಹೇಳಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಆಸನ ಹಾಕಿ ಕೂಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ఆసనం వేసి కూర్చోబెట్టి పూజ చేస్తాం. పూజ అంతా అయిన తర్వాత ఫలమును అడిగేసి వాళ్ళకి లోకాలకు పంపించేయాలి కదా. అప్పుడు యూ జస్ట్ షేక్ ఉద్వాసన, యూ మేక్ ఇట్, యూ సెండ్ దెమ్ బ్యాక్ టు దర్ ప్లేస్, రిటర్న్ టికెట్. దే కెనాట్ స్టే ఇన్ అవర్ హౌస్. ఇట్స్ అ న్యూసెన్స్ టు అస్. సో వెన్ వీ వాంట్, దే షుడ్ కమ్. వెన్ వీ వర్షిప్, దే షుడ్ అక్సెప్ట్. వెన్ వీ కంప్లీట్ వర్షిప్, దే షుడ్ గో అవే. లైక్ దట్ ఈజ్ అవర్ సంప్రదాయం. So here, Sadhya Rishis are those. In fact, I have written an article on Rishis, Sadhya Rishis, they are, and Sadhyas, and they are all Sadhya Devatas, they call it. They all performed the yajna. And in that yajna, what they did was, Tyaga is important. I told Sarva Hutaha, Yella Huta Madidare. Therefore, you make a prayer, Suhutam Kriyat, Sarvam Suhutam Bhuyat anta heltivi. So in Agnikarya or anywhere, you make a prayer, whatever that you have offered, it should be well accepted by the gods. Anything offered in the yajna must be accepted by the gods. How do you know that they are accepted or not? Manju avare heltira homa admele
ಪೂರ್ಣಾಹುತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಫರಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ?
ಏನೋ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತಲ್ಲ.
ನೀವು ನೋಡಿದಿರಲ್ಪ, ಹೊಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬೂದಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ.
ಹೌದೌದು.
ಇನ್ನು ಹೊಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅನ್ಕಂಫರ್ಟಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು.
ಸೊ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಾಗ then and then they get burnt and consumed. Then you say, ಓ ದೇವತೆಗಳು ನಾವು ಹಾಕಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾವೇನು ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್, ಇನ್ನು ಏನೋ ರೆಮಿನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ? ಸರ್ವಾಹುತಿ ಹುತಾ ಭವೇಯುಹು ಅಂತ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ನಾನು ಹಾಕಿರುವ ಎಲ್ಲ ಆಹುತಿಗಳು ಆಬ್ಲೇಷನ್ಸು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹುತವಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಹುತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಅಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ಭಸ್ಮ, ವೈಟ್ ಭಸ್ಮ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್.
ಹೌದು.
ಆ ವೈಟ್ ಭಸ್ಮ ಟರ್ನ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟು ವಿಭೂತಿ. ವಿಭೂತಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? ವೈಟ್. ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ವಿಭೂತಿ ತಯಾರಿ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಈ ಹೋಮ ಭಸ್ಮ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್. ಆ ಹೋಮ ಭಸ್ಮ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಆಫರ್ ಟು ದಿ ಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಪುಟ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ವೆಲ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆರ್ ಇನ್ ರಿವರ್ ವಾಟರ್, it will be productive. That's why some people used to carry the homa bhasma and put to plants in their houses in the pots. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬಾ ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ತಸ್ಮಾತ್ ಯಜ್ಞಾತ್ ಸರ್ವಹುತಃ. ಆ ಯಜ್ಞದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹುತವಾಗಿದೆ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಗೆಟ್ ವೈಟ್ ಬೂದಿ. Now I think you understand the yajna culture, yajna performance, yajna results. So idella andre Purusha Sukta is a great source of knowledge of sacrifice. Yajna ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾವು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ we have to think of it. And ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ಸಂಭೃತಂ ಪೃಷದಾಜ್ಯಂ. See, ಆಜ್ಯಂ and ಪೃಷದಾಜ್ಯಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ you have got that Prusha is a pasu cow, and among all cows Kapiladhenu antare. ಈ cows ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡ we have got a variety and discrimination. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಪೃಷದಿಂದ ಆಗಿರುವ ಹಾವಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡಿರುವ ದಿ ಹಸುವಿಂದ ತಗೊಂಡಿರುವ ಆಜ್ಯ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಪೃಷದ ಆಜ್ಯಂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ Sambhrutam Prashadajyam. So then after that, Prashadajyam is being taken up and offered to that. And Ajya is a clarified battle. And then from there, you have got so many things coming up from the yajna. Yen madidare nodira illi Sambhrutam Prashadajyam Pasum Tam Chakre. Afterwards, from yajna, the creation of the pasus came into being. Pasu andre beast. So pasugalali kuda, even among the animals, there is again a division of the animals. First of all, what pasu came into? Chakre means prepared. Chakara, chakre, karoti. This is the verb, kru dhatu. So kru dinda baro chakre. Chakre means past tense of the kriya. Yen madidare andre pasoon vayavyan, the air birds, the air animals. What are the air animals? Birds. So first came the vayavyan belonging to vayu or going in the air. They're all called birds. They fly in the air. So they are called vayavya pasu. And next we have got the pasus called aranyan. Pasus belonging to forest, wild animals, tiger, lion, etc. All these are called aranya pasus. Andre artha rana andre enjoyment, arana andre absence of enjoyment. New forest al hogta idre shantva hogtireno? Shreyas, we don't go. We are afraid to go in the forest because the danger. Forest is full of danger. You don't know what happens when. And that's why there were people, experts, the hunters, they know, they have the knowledge of the forest. So forest range officers idaralva, forest officers, forest department, ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಫಾರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಸಂಪಾದನೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ they cannot be taking up IFS, Indian Forest Service, or Indian Forest Service, or Foreign Service. So, Varavyan, nodidra Manju, we are trying to get out of so much of knowledge from Purusha Sukta, which is very much live in the contemporary times. Howda? Yeah, I see. We got an Indian Forest Service, Indian Forest Service. administration alva. Forest to foreign service alli kuda we have got lot of intelligence required. Adrinda illi aranya pasugalu and gramya pasu. Gramya andre domesticated animals. So gramya pasugalu, those who are domesticated, you bring a cat in the forest and bring it up in the house. So it's a pet madkuntarala cat anna. Actually, cat is a belonging to the race of the tigers. Cat bite is more serious. Therefore, cat bite, monkey bite, the dog bite, vella tumba kashta. So long they don't bite us, they are very friends. But they could become friends. That's why you keep cat, rat, dog and such animals in the house. You make them domesticated. But you cannot keep a horse in our house. You have got to have a stall outside. So there are animals. A horse also is a domesticated animal, but employed for our utility. So tumba chanagide. I think I can continue in next session, because the Purusha Sukta cannot be completed just reading. Unsala odbitre punya baratteno gottilla. Adre nಮಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಬರಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ, because Purusha Sukta is a wonderful source for Vedanta Jnana, Upasana Vidhi, and Atma Jnana, Athava Adhyatma Jnana, Bhakti, Dharma, Karma, etc. Istella ee Purushaದಲ್ಲಿ inbox ಆಗಿದೆ. So inbox Purusha Sukta inbox ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು MB ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೋ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. It's not 32 MB or so. The MB inside this is too much, depending upon the commentators and Medha Shakti. I stop here. Om Swasti Sahana Bhavatu. Heri.
Om Swasti Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamavishvahai. Om Shanti Shanti. Krishnarpanamastu. Veda Purushashirvadastu. Om Tat Sato.
ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಧರ್ಮ ಕರ್ಮಗಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ, we definitely get elevated and see something plus. ಪ್ಲಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಇನ್ಸ್ಪಿರೇಷನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಗುರುಗಳು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇವರಿಂದ ಇವತ್ತೇನೋ ಕಲ್ತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಒಂದು, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಟ್ರೈ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ಅಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಮೇಕ್ ಅವರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕಲ್ಟಿ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸ್ಟಿಮ್ಯುಲೇಟೆಡ್. ಇದು ಇದೆಯಾ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯು ಮಸ್ಟ್ ಐನ್ಸ್ಟೈನ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ವಿಶ್ವೇಶ್ವರಯ್ಯ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ. ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಪೀಪಲ್, ದೋ ದೇ ಮೇ ನಾಟ್, ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ಗ್ರೇಟ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಹೂ ಆರ್ ಬಾರ್ನ್ ಟು ಇವನ್, ಸೊ ವಿ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದೆಮ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡನ್ ಲಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ.
Yes, sir.
And ಋಷಿ ಕಲ್ಚರು, ಋಷಿ ಸಿವಿಲೈಸೇಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಋಷಿ ಬುದ್ಧಿ. ಋಷಿ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಸಬ್ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೈಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಭಾವಸ್ಥಿರಾಣಿ ಜನನಾಂತರ ಸೌಹೃದಾನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ ಕಾಳಿದಾಸ ಅಭಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಶಾಕುಂತಲಲ್ಲಿ. ಈ ಜನನಾಂತರ ಸೌಹೃದಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲಿರುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾವನೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಭಾವನಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಬ್ಕಾನ್ಷಿಯಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟಸ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಇವಾಗ ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ನಮಗೆ. ವೆನ್ ದಿ ಕಾಂಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸರ್ಕಮ್ಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕಮ್ ಅಪ್, we really get the opportunity to recapitulate them. That's why you call it a recapitulate. There's no capsulate. I got recapitulate. So we are just trying to remember and feel really blessed. మీ గురువు గారిని జ్ఞాపకం చేసుకున్నారు. ನಿಮ್ಮ గురువుగారిని ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ you are celebrating. Really,
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ ನಾವು. ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗಿ ಅವ್ರ ತರ ಇನ್ಯಾರು ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. Correct.
Are good examples. See, Sandipani Maharshi and Krishna and Balarama, they were the last students of his university. Even today in Ujjaini, we have got Sandeepa Maharshi Ashram is there. And Chinmayananda has started in Bombay, Sandipani School, where he trains all monks or scholars to become members and preachers of his Chinmaya mission. Sandipani anta madide. Because Sandipani Maharshi is such a great, became guru for Krishna and Balarama. Actually, Krishna, 16 years, he never went to school because he was on a village and his parents never sent him to school. Suddenly, Krishna realized, Amma, you have made me just a villager, not a gnani. I want to go to school. So he gave up his music, flute and all that to Radha and all gopis in the village. And he went to Sandipini Ashrama, Balarama and both brothers. And there they got inspired. And after education and graduation, Sandeepa Maharshi felt really sad because the only young students looking at whom he was forgetting his son who departed long back. But as Guru Dakshina, Krishna brought back the son of Sandeepani Maharshi and presented him as Guru Dakshina. Nobody can do it. So that was the Guru Dakshina which Krishna gave to Sandeepani. So again, the Matru Runa was redeemed by Krishna to his Devaki when he brought back all the children born to her before him, were brought and made that Devaki to dandle them, and then they disappeared, Ashtavasus. So ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ಭಾಗವತದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಗೇನು ಅರ್ಥವಾಗುತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ our Indian life is simply wonderful. Our rishis are great and we are just item of all of them are little less than that. So thank you, sir. You join again. You inspire some other people also.
Yes, sir.
And see that
Thank you, sir.
more and
Thank
more
you.
people will be visited.
ಸರ್ ಗುರುಜಿ,
Thank
ಇನ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ರಾಜಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ, ಇವತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರೊಫೆಸರ್ ಜ್ಞಾಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇವತ್ತು ಎಂಟರ್ ಆಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ. ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಷಯ ಸರ್, ಇವತ್ತು ಅರುಣ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ 9 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವೇದ ಪಾಠ, ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಕುಂದ ಶರ್ಮಾ ಅಂತ ಮೇಷ್ಟ್ರು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವರು 3-4 ಜನ ಇವತ್ತು ಸೇರ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ. ಅನದರ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ವಸದರ್ ಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅಂತ, ಅವ್ರ ತಂದೆ ಪಬ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ, ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಅವ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡಕ್ಷನ್ ಅರುಣ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
Okay.
Anyway, you have been doing it every time, but ಇವತ್ತೊಂದು ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ.
Yeah, Aruna Prashna is gold.
Yes, sir.
Never stale, it becomes always valuable. So, Madana, huh?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Rama Yamunuri will not be coming. He has made you to join.
Okay, sir. Right, sir.
So it is good.
Okay, sir.